Hey guys, I see a lot of you with wonderful videos of spring happening, and I'm looking outside my window, looking at that. And yeah, it's snowing. Hey guys, it's Brenda from my Reborn Cradle, and if you notice, I changed this part of the wall around. Normally during the day, if I'm not here, I will cover those up. And these two normally don't sit on here, but because I'm home today, it's Saturday, I'm going to enjoy looking at them because that's what I love doing. I have a request from Instagram from Steph's Reborns, and this is her question. So hi Steph, and yes, I would love to do a comparison video. These two beauties were both made by Wendy of Weeby Dolls, and I love them both. This one here is a custom with the black hair, and I asked for blue eyes, although you can't really tell that much. I wish, oh excuse me. So yeah, what I'll do is I will get them mostly undressed and compare their sizes and their shapes and their limbs and how they look in my arms. So stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, so I'm here, and I also never showed you our temperature in a long time. There normally is a wind chill though, so, but the wind's not too bad. I don't know if you can see outside. No, you can't. But this is what it is in Celsius, and in the house, 23. Actually, I've been holding it for a small while. It's about 20 in here. And Fahrenheit, it's only 8 degrees. So yeah, I'm so envious of you guys having your spring videos, getting ready for spring. I wish. I really wish. By the way, Canada in this province has a time change this weekend. So we're going spring ahead. That means we lose an hour, which is going to kind of suck. But anyways, I'm here to show you Waverly and Bryn, and I'll show you the differences. Be right back. So this is my newest little one. Her name is Waverly Brooke. She is named after Wendy and I, the W end. And you know what? I actually did post a picture of her on my Facebook. Normally on my Facebook is just my personal life without the reborns, without that way the hobby. A lot of my Facebook people do not know that I have a channel. So I kind of, the thing is, there's a lot of people that just don't understand our hobby, and I don't know why, because guys can play with their model cars or their model planes, and they even have competitions for them. They have places, like their own parks, where they can do all these things. But what about us with the dolls? Why not, right? She looks like and she is a bigger baby. She wears 3 months size. And she does have I like her personally because when I hold the dolls, I hold it in my left arms. And that way, see how this leg is not digging into me. So this leg is not digging into me, and for me it's more cuddly this way. And because this foot, I'll undress her too to show you, but this foot is pointing that way. So she's not digging her toes in me, she's not digging her elbow in me, it's right here. So I don't know, I find her super, super cuddly. So this is what Waverly looks like, the GERTIE sculpt. And I will get the Saskia. I'll be right back. So this is the Saskia. I named her Bryn Michaela. And see how, because I hold her in this side, she has her knee digging in me. And excuse my body type. But she is also very comfy too. Now the thing with the Saskia and the Gertie is that they are different. People always say how similar they are, but it's all in preference, because I personally like the Gertie because of her face shape and her body type. This little one, see how my fingers touch because I'm holding her like this? She is more like a tall and slender baby, which people do have tall and slender babies, but my babies were more on the Gertie side, and I'll show you in a sec. And her hair is a little messy, but that's okay. So this is Bryn, and I'll show you. Actually, Eric named Bryn because people used to call me Brenda when I was little. And Eric's like, Bryn, just use Bryn. I'm like, I like that name. So I did. Okay, I'll bring them both. Both. So Gertie does have the bigger face. I personally think that her proportion is a lot more realistic, but for me, because my kids were more of this shape. And I should have brought something. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to switch you this side so I can use it. So remember I lifted up Bryn and I showed you that my hands were like this when I held her from behind under the armpits. This is what Waverly looks like. So if I lift her up, she's a lot more, like I'm holding her in the same spot. But so she's wider. She's got a wider body. And same with her waist, like down here is like this. And, okay. Remember how my hands were? This is this one. So it's the same, even if I move my hands, she's still a lot thinner and taller. Same with her face. Her face is longer and slender. And I'm gonna look at me. He's like, "What are you talking about?" No, I'm not. All these dolls are just so cute. Okay, so here's them both. So my babies had the bigger head and the bigger body. My babies weren't. I mean, I love the Saskia too. I love them both. It's just, if I would have to choose a sculpt, like personalized for me, I would pick the Gertie. See how skinnier? Of course, I could probably re-weight her, but no, her body is still. I should undress them and show you more. So yeah, just as I want to record, our heat goes on. Yeah, our heat. Our furnace still turns itself on. Okay, so here are the two sculpts. Maybe, so you can see how this is how she is. This is how she is. They have very similar limbs, like lengthwise. And actually their limbs are very extremely close. But yeah, I think she has a newer type of body because her tush, which I don't want to show you, is actually sculpted. Like there's a sewn, I think, for her chest too. Like this one has somewhat of a gathered chest. This one does have one. She's more puffy up here, but that could be of her stuffing too. I don't know. No, she has more tapers up here. It's tapered. This one's not much. But you could tell that the Gertie is like wider. As for length, I don't know. This is what their faces look like. Let's see if I can go over top. Oops. So, I don't know what you can see because I'm sitting down now, but these are the two straight lengths, and they're pretty much the same length. They both have the same, actually I'll take you right off. I'm going to take you off. So the right one is a GERTIE, and the left is a SASKIA. Their feet are very extremely similar. But this one curves in so that when you're holding her, see how those toes, they don't dig into you at all if you're holding her from this side. And this is just normal. It doesn't do that. Well, it kind of is in, but not, they're different. They're very similar though. So what they look like from the top. So it's kind of odd that the Saskia does look a tiny bit chunkier, but yet her body is skinny. See, that's what I mean. Like, there are babies like this that are slender and skinny and tall, long. But my babies were a lot like this one. They were, like, still chunky, but chunky bodies, too. Like, see how her... Well, they look the same right here. But maybe because they're stuffed different, I don't know. But that's what their faces look like. Now, as for their head, and don't mind the messy hair, I'm just flopping her around everywhere. But this is what she looks like. And by the way, when I feel their sculpt, to me, this one feels more realistic to me, only because my sons were all like that. Like, see how big my hand cusps? That's my hand cusping her head. And this is Brent. It's much smaller. She's smaller. So this is what my face, or my hand on her face would look like. And this is on her. So I wish the sun would be shining. It's not. It's kind of gloomy day. Kind of gloomy. I am visiting my mom today, though, with my sons. So that should be good. So news, guys, I have a couple of shout-outs to my school kids. Shout out to AJ. He subscribed to my channel first, at least that I know of. The only reason why I know is because he actually commented on one of my videos. Yay to AJ! And thank you to Shater, because she was the first one to remember my channel when I told her. So shout out to you, Shater. I hope that you can watch me. Shout out to all my other kids. There's Laura, there's Francis, Brianne especially. So yeah, shout out to the grade 6s. That's you guys. There's so many more. It's just I can't think right now. So anyways, that was the comparison between the Saskia and the GERTIE. And there are a lot of people, I feel, who think because the sculpt is so similar to the Saskia that they're gonna pass on the GERTIE, but it's too bad because, well, it's all up to preference, right? I love the GERTIE so much. She is definitely the shape, the body proportion, the sculpt itself is so much like how my sons were when they were little and my family. In fact, I did post a picture of Waverly on my Facebook, and normally I never talk about the hobby on my Facebook. I do have my Reborn's Cradle on Facebook, but for my personal Facebook, I don't normally add Reborn people. If I do, then I consider you a very good friend. So, that I also want to share in my personal life outside of the Reborn doll community. But as for my personal Facebook, it was my birthday gift. I was blown away. I was so happy. I had to share her. My dad said that the baby looks so much like me when I was a baby. So I love that. I love that. Is her ears. Oh, I didn't show the ears. They are different. Saskia's ears are a bit on the bigger side, like, you know, this part of the ear. Scoop my hair. See, my ears are a lot like how Gertie's is. And I'll show you. I'll be back again. I have what's known as a attached earlobe. I know, crazy. I have no earlobe. My earlobes are attached. And they got this weird, I'm an elf. Just kidding. And I have kind of pointy ears. And same with Francis. He has the same. Okay, this is Saskia's, which are pretty close to mine. But when I show you Waverly's, the Gertie, see how, which is a really good sculpted ear. You're beautiful. You're cute. But it's kind of like, this is what it looks like. Sorry, I'm not. Oh, look at her looking outside the window. Yeah, it's snow and more so, I know. Disappointing, isn't it? After watching all the people that have grass. Grass in their yards. Okay, I'm trying to grab. She fell. Are you trying to climb around me or something? Okay, look at the Gertie's here. She's a lot more like mine. Let's see if I could. Okay, see if I can grab Britain's ears back. They do look similar. Oh, she's so cute. I'm looking at her on the camera. Oh, I love this hobby. So relaxing. Okay, those are the ear shapes. Totally. I don't want to hold you like that too much. I tell you, the Gertie and I are extremely similar. And when I go like this, she feels exactly like how my sons were. I love it. I love it. This hobby is so relaxing, you guys. I love it. And I wish I had better lighting on myself. Okay. I look like I'm washed out. But she's cute. Are you cutie, Waverly? Yes, you are. Okay, now that she has no jammies on, I am going to put her into something different. Oh, and by the way, I couldn't resist, you guys. The Carter's is having a huge sale right now. I did take some of my extra money that it's not a lot, but I did buy a few things because they're premium. Premium is so hard to get. So, did you guys want to see a little haul? I've never done a haul in a long time because I couldn't afford it. But with that sale, things that were on for $20, they were on sale for like $9. Can't pass that up. So, yay to Waverly. Hey, Waverly. So anyways, guys, hope that you're having a great day. Shout out to my grade 6s. Have a great day, you guys. Sorry I won't be there on Monday, but I'm going to be in there again someday. Who knows? And to everyone else, thank you for being here and have a great day. And I hope that Steph's Reborns, that I answered your questions. If you have any other questions or requests, please feel free to either put them on Instagram or down below in the comments section. Oh, speaking of comments, I'm so sorry, you guys. You know how I used to reply on everything? I can't now because my laptop, the eye is stuck on now. I'm not sure if you watched me, you've known or remember that my keyboard is broken and the eye is broken, and I had to like push it down like as hard as I could, but now it's like stuck on. So every time I try and type, I get all these random eyes popping into my words. And people say, well, why don't you get a new laptop? I can't afford a new laptop. This laptop is so old and I can't afford. See how that eye is broken? And I know it's dirty. It's old. This is like 8 years old, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how old, but see how this is stuck on. And sometimes when I try and load up the computer, you'll hear this beep because the eye is stuck on and it thinks that I'm pushing the I button and I'm not. And I even did try like putting in a manual keyboard in the USB. And then I would use a different keyboard, which helped a lot. But then, because my machine is so old that it would read it and then unread it and then read it and then unread it, and see how this is getting broken. So, but I will buy a new laptop when I can afford one. And who knows when that could be. It could be a long time. People are asking me, have you seen the new sculpt? Have you seen the new sculpt? Actually, one person has asked me those questions. Wendy, hi Wendy. And I'm like, you know, I can't look at any new sculpts because it just makes me remember that I can't afford anything. So, why tempt myself, right? So anyways, guys, I feel like I am having a cold. I have to go. I have to clean up around here. I'll dress these girls into day clothes because that's what I like to do. And, show you the haul after. But anyways, guys, hope that you're having a great day. Thank you for being here. Sorry I rambled on and on. Seems like I haven't been here in a long time. I have been back at work sub-teaching. I don't have a position, but I just go and sub wherever I needed, and they need me every day. So anyways, guys, have a great day, have a great weekend, and until next time, hopefully later on today, guys. Bye. Love you. Match a hand. Match it. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye.